All right, we're back to work on the 2019 Sierra AT4 with the 6.2 liter V8. So initially I did a muffler delete, and I think it was probably fine, but I decided I wanted a little bit less of the whole cylinder cut deal that it does sometimes when you're off the throttle. I can't remember the name of it, but so I went and I put this muffler in instead, and it's kind of a pain in the ass to weld under there. You can do it, especially if you drop the drive line. You can definitely get under there and weld it. The first time when I did the muffler delete, I didn't have any leaks. When I took that straight pipe out and put this muffler in, I suspected that I had some leaks. So I decided to come back and fix it, and rather than mess around trying to weld underneath the truck, I figured I would just pull it out. So it is possible to actually pull the exhaust from under the truck. Not terribly difficult. There's a hanger up front here. So this is towards the front of the truck, and then this obviously is the back. So there's a hanger up front, and then there are two hangers back here. There are two welded in studs right here that you can get to from underneath, and then this one just lines the outlet up to the exhaust tip on the back, so you leave that in till last. Easiest way to do it is to just pull the drive line, drop it, leave it hanging like that, and then once you have that out of the way, you can undo this band clamp that they've got towards the front, and then you can separate it. So first thing that you do is pull that one, then pull those two, then undo your two bolts and push the other side of the exhaust away so it'll move free. Then come up here, undo this and slide it off and over so that you have some room to move it around. Then drop your drive line, and then if you just pull towards the front of the truck on the exhaust, that back hanger will fall out, and then you can just kind of maneuver it towards the initially maneuver it towards the back of the truck till you can get this over the cross member to let it drop down. So if we look under here, you can see where the exhaust attached right there, and it's actually over top of this cross member, and the cross member's welded in. So initially you want to slide the exhaust towards the back of the truck. Once you get it clear and it falls down, then you slide it back, and that's actually how it comes out. I wasn't able to get it out without just popping the drive shaft loose real quick. The other thing that you have to do is you have to make sure that the truck's frame is jacked up to let the suspension fall down. So I've got a bunch of jack stands underneath the rear axle, and then I use this jack to lift the body off of it, and that gives it room to slide over top of the axle, and you can get it out. So if you're inclined to do your welding and stuff on the ground, that's how you do it. Obviously I would make sure that if you're going to pull something out, that you jig this so that it can't move relative, that the pieces can't move relative to one another before you start, cutting the pieces out. Otherwise, you may not get it lined up real well. So I had good luck with this muffler. It's a 20-inch from Napa, and it's a little louder than stock, but you don't hear any of that droning from the adaptive cylinder cut or whatever it is. So questions, ask them in the comments. Good luck.